Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I am your host and your reader Lorraine, and I am here to give you guys a you versus them love reading, which is a general love reading for Scorpios. Yes, Scorpios. This is for you darlings, okay? Now before I jump into my spiel, I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. I'm really flattered and very honoured and thankful for the new subscribers who are, making their way to the channel for the first time. It's just, I started it not so long ago. I created it last year, but I didn't get around to kind of using it properly until like sort of like the other day. So I'm really quite happy with the progress so far. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. Right, now let's get into the spiel. This is going to be general. It's non-gender specific. We're just basing this on the energy of the situation between you and the person that you're dealing with. Now, this could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, or your wife, or this is just a romantic connection that you've got with this person, or there has been, feelings, of mutual love or a crush that you've got on the person. You could have been in a situation with them and you broke up or whatever, but there's still something there. Okay, so this is what is called the you versus them. Please do take what resonates with you, throughout this reading, because not everything's going to fit in with your lifestyle, okay? And also, it is timeless. So whatever's picked up may have already happened in the past. It's just about to happen, or it's happening now, or it will happen at some point in the future. Now, let's get stuck in. Now, I heard, Scorpio, the vibe I'm picking up is that it's recovery from recovery in the making, like after the challenge. So I do feel for some of you guys, or for the particular Scorpio, if you can resonate with this, you've come out recently of a very, very difficult time. Okay, a very, very difficult time, which was very challenging for you at that point. It does feel that it was really pulling at your heartstrings, really like heavy energy around the heart area. Okay, this could have been to do with a loss of a loved one, a friend, a partner, even a loss of a job, your home, something. But this feels like it was really life-changing for you. Okay, so what I'm sensing here now is that there is recovery after the this major challenge in your life. So well done for sort of like hanging in there and really fighting your way through the storm, because you know that now you're in recovery mode. All right, so let's just get this out of the way. I may not pick up in this reading at all, but this is kind of like the vibes that I was getting about 10-15 minutes ago. All right, so without further ado, guys, we're just going to get stuck into your reading now. I'm going to do the four cards at the top with the bottom of the deck, and then I'll clarify if I need to with an additional deck, and then that will be for yourself or your person, and then it will be the same four cards below with a different kind of deck. So 2 decks for you, 2 decks for your person. All right, now let's get into this reading. It's 3.5 minutes in now. Let's see what the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards have for your situation. Okay, Purity. I've got 3 cards that I have to take. Okay, so we'll take them. So I've got Purity. The next card that I've got is Blessings. Okay, and the next card I've got is Freedom. So this feels like reassurance. This is reassurance, okay, to say that what you've gone through, which is like a major detox, really clearing out a lot of negative energies, and really just trying to sort of live your life, blemish free, in that kind of sense of like just really cleansing out some really serious negative energies out of your life. Once you've done that, you're going to get rewarded with the blessings from the universe. Okay, which is all about, because you've put in the hard work, Scorpio, this is about you now receiving your blessings. I feel that it may have felt like an initiation test for you, okay? But you passed, and I do feel that this is what's going to be happening, because now the quiet is now here after the storm. And then obviously you've got your freedom. So you're going to feel a sense of freedom, being unshackled away from this kind of real heavy, you know, toxic energy, right? I do feel that you did probably have somebody around you that was sort of quite toxic, okay? And you just need a break from them. It's not whether or not you are in a relationship with them sexually. They could be like a friend or family member, but this person was giving you sort of like a lot of grief, a lot of pressure, and you just really fantasized a lot about escaping from them. You just really fantasized about it a lot. In fact, I feel I'm hearing burden. There was, I'm being honest, you at one stage felt that this person, quite dominant in your life, there was a burden to you, and this was all you could imagine and fantasize about, was this freedom, okay? Getting away. Let's get through with your let's do your enchanted map, which is the oracle cards. Now again, 3 cards have popped up. I've got listening, I've got Golden Palace. Sorry guys. The next card I've got is Ride the Wave. So to me, it feels like you're just been really listening into your intuition. Okay, really going back to the basics of like relying on your senses. You're also not forgetting nothing what you've learned so far. And you know what? This is typical Scorpio energy as well, because, all right, I know this is an elephant, but elephants never forget, and neither do Scorpios. They never forget. Okay, and I do feel that this is where you've been listening to kind of, some of you would have been listening to what other people have been saying, like eventually, and taking in what's been said, listening out for anything that is going to sort of like not wash with you, and just making sure that you're just dissecting the truth from the lie. That's what I'm sensing here, which is a bit weird. The Golden Palace to me is you taking more care of yourself. It's quite a spiritual kind of vibe that I'm picking up here as well, this Golden Palace, okay? Treating your body like a temple, really just staying in alignment. And some of you would have been going to a place of worship as well, to help to sort of rid you off of this kind of toxicity, this devil type of energy. And for some of you all, you like, I don't know, I don't sense that you would use the word, but this would be somehow you describing your place of worship as a sanctuary or a refuge, or as a, you know, as a golden palace. You find this place so peaceful, okay? And riding the wave is obviously to do with you know, just going with the flow with, you know, what's going on in your life. I feel that you was trying to control things so much that you ended up losing control, and because of certain things and events and people that you really, it wasn't really your responsibility. And then in the end, it was as if like you ended up with the burden on yourself, because you was trying to, you know, sort of like, now I mean this nicely, but sort of dictate to people, and sort of like kind of force your opinions on them when it wasn't really needed. And somehow this caused a little bit of a problem, okay, between you and somebody, okay, or a couple of people. This is kind of not to do with whoever has been sort of putting pressure on you. I don't think you would have done that to this person, I'm not sure, but I think for everybody else it was a thing of like, you know, you just needed to sort of like get away. And for some of you as well, this is also listening to music, easy listening music, just to try and just to calm your senses down. For some of you guys, you'd have been listening to, you know, sort of like spiritual music, like binaural beats, you know, to just try and really just help you to kind of hone in on your inner voice as well, listening to your inner voice, which will be like music to your ears, okay? So very spiritual kind of energy. Why I picked up on recovery after, you know, this major challenge in your life. Okay, so let's get started with what's going on here with your situation. Okay, so well, let's get started with your tarot. I'm just going to move these cards out of the way, darlings. Hold on a sec, because I'm working on very small limited space, so I'm just trying to make sure that I've got the cards sort of set a certain way so that it's easy for me to sort of get to. Now, I do feel for some of you guys, you are like, when I say single, totally single, but there is somebody that you are really thinking of quite intensely. You're not in communication with them, but this is very intense, strong energy that's coming through, all right? There is a wonder about them, but I don't think that any action is going to be taken at this point to venture out to sort of reach out to them. I don't feel that, because I'm going like this, it's like flatline, totally dead, okay? But I think it's just, you know what it is as well, is because it's the Mercury retrograde, so it just feels like a fleeting moment. You just wonder how, oh, you know, how so-and-so is. Whether you've had dealings with them on an intimate level, you know, in the past, sexual relationship, it could have been like a friend as well, but this person, you know, you're kind of wondering about them. Now, the first card I've got for you is meditation. The Four of Swords. Now, this is definitely recovery. This is meditation, I was getting at. After, as I said, recovery after your major challenge. You went through a very tough time here. The Three of Swords represents the Three of Swords: heartbreak, heartache, tragedy, loss, disappointments. And the fourth sword here is the Ace of Swords. So basically it's like you're not so much about sleeping on the truth. I feel that you are also lying in some kind of dormant kind of position, situation, because you're not ready to kind of speak your truth as yet. The truth can wait. Okay, this is what I'm sensing here. And obviously with this stained glass, you know, obviously this kind of represents like a traditional church, or, you know, this doesn't have to depict you as being like Christian or anything like that, or Catholic, or, you know, you could, you know, it could be a different type of religion that you have your, you know, you are aligned with your faith. But this represents to me like spiritual faith. So this is about praying. This is about really trying to kind of get yourself out of this situation that you're in. Okay, hoping and praying. Okay, there is somebody in this picture. There's a young child and what looks like a woman. Can you see woman and child? This could actually be your child, Scorpio, that you are thinking about quite a lot. And like I said, the mother, maybe you're not with the mother, and, you know, your daughter, you know, son, you know, you're kind of in, you know, very engrossed in thinking right now, okay? For some Scorpios, this could actually be you in a hospital as well, okay? I just wanted to add that in there as well. And you're very much, you know, something physical kind of happened to you, okay? This could represent either rehabilitation, medical settings, or like, you know, you're in a hospital bed recovering, okay? Just wanted to add that in there. So let's see what other cards we've got going for you. We've got the Queen of Swords. So you could have been dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This is also you trying to gain clarity of your life, trying to get a clear picture as to what's going on. I do feel for quite a long time, if you could see the clouds that are sort of like dissipating, but they're quite thick and you couldn't really see your way through. So I feel that what was going on with you, and also don't forget with the purity card. Okay, sorry guys, I just have to do this. This was you sort of like in this vibe of really just sort of cutting things away, cutting things out, people, places and things that are no longer serving you. And you see like you've got the little bird above the Queen of Swords head, and this kind of like represents the freedom that you're experiencing as well, and also the blessings are, you know, again with another bird here as well. It's allowing to free up the blessings in a sense for the freedom of movement of the blessings to come towards you much more easily. Okay, I hope you follow me what I'm saying, darling, because this seems to be quite a heavy energy already. I've only pulled 2 cards. And this feels very much like, you've definitely had a very, very, very tough situation, Scorpio. Okay. So this could have been basically a committed relationship that you was in with this person. There's a situation surrounding commitment. You could have been married to the person or thinking of marrying the person in question, but this somehow there was a change to this because it's not happening. I do feel that for some of you this is what you would have, how I can see this card and this card and this card. This looks at what we can see in your dreams, because you're lying down in the 4 of Swords, okay, sleeping. And I feel that this is what you could be dreaming about with the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay, this could be you in your dream state, like dreaming about them. Okay, and this is what is part of your dream, for you to kind of like have this kind of fantasy, if you like, of wanting to be committed to them, or whether you was in commitment with them before, and just kind of like what's happening now. Okay, let's get one more card. Yeah, you're stuck in your mind. This is definitely, I do feel that you want to reach out to this person, okay, this Queen of Swords person, okay, or the fact that you are not allowing yourself to move forward with new love that is coming in. You need to take this bit as it resonates, because I do see that you're sort of like refusing to kind of look, you're refusing to kind of move, because I feel for some of you guys are still stuck in the past with this particular air sign energy here. But you need to cut yourself free from this and move forward, because you can easily come out from that energy. You've got somebody that is coming towards you with a new energy of love, okay? They find you very attractive. They like your personality. There's something about you that is nice and welcoming. And you've also got the little bird, okay, from above, okay? So again, with this sense of freedom, the freedom card and the blessings as well, this could be a blessed union that you could be missing out on, because you've also got the Hierophant here as well, which is it will obviously make a drastic change to your life. But I do feel that with this new life, that that it could actually work, okay, but it's as if like you're unsure. All right, so this is what I'm picking up here. Now let's see what we've got at the bottom of the deck. We've got wish fulfillment. We've got the card that represents wish fulfillment, which is the 9 of Cups. So I do feel that there is this vibe of really wishing, and especially with the meditation card with the 4 of Swords, you're really thinking about them a lot. Now we've got, as I said, we've got the wish card, but we've also got the Temperance card right underneath. I'm told to take this for you. I really do feel that there's something very medical going on here, okay? I'm really sensing that a lot. And I've also got the Moon card. I have to take the Moon card. There's a lot of deep hidden feelings that it's either you're trying to conceal this energy, this thought, this thinking about this Queen of Swords from people, and you're just kind of keeping this hidden to yourself, okay? And it's only when you sort of like at certain times of the day will you sort of like unleash and go down or go deep into your thinking about this person, because I do feel that this was dream state as well, okay? And I can pull this last card, which is the Fool card. So this is about a new beginning. I feel that some of you want to risk sort of like attempting to contact this air sign. To be honest, if you have not heard anything from them at all, okay, I don't know if this person is going to be around. Okay, it's down to you, but I don't think so. This person with Libras, Geminis and Aquarius, especially Aquarius, and you know, some Libras as well, once they're done with you, that's it, it's done, it's finished. Okay, Geminis as well, you know, but whatever's going on here, no, it will be a pipe dream. It will definitely be something that will never, you know, so never, like, it's safe to say never. It's not going to happen. It depends on how much time has actually passed. And also, this is really dependent on how you two broke up, how you two got together, how you two broke up, how the relationship fell apart. Okay, but let's see what's going on here. So let's call for the Four of Swords. Guys, I can't talk this today. Got the Justice. So I do feel that there was some kind of definite commitment. For some of you guys, it could have been a court case that you had with them. This is also a divorce card as well. Okay, so you was in some form of like committed relationship with them at some point, but it's, you know, things ended up where you ended up going to court with this, you know, air sign, and things just kind of just fell apart. What's going on with the Queen of Swords? This is obviously the person that you're thinking about, or this is you also just getting clarity, but I feel that this is more the person. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Queen of Swords. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? I've got to pull. Yeah, you had to release them. I do feel that they released themselves as well. They let go of this. For some of them, it was a burden. It was a burden, Scorpio, that they, you know, they had. And it's as if, like, what happened is as if, like, when they left, you were still stuck in the Eight of Swords. This isn't going to be applying to all Scorpios, but what I see here is as if, like, they just had enough. And they just had to just drop whatever kind of emotions that they had or whatever at the time, or whatever this connection was, they just dropped it and they just left. Okay, they just left. With the Hierophant, sometimes you just need to, it just needs to be said, darling. It just really does. It just needs to be said. If this is going to help you in a sense to just break away from this person, I would advise you to do the same. Drop it. You've got to overcome this as well. Because it's not gonna be working. Okay, and I also sense this as well. The Hierophant card is also to do with the place of worship as well. Okay, so I do feel that this is you having to renew your faith, having to strengthen yourself with your faith as well, doing a lot of prayers, a lot of meditation, just praying for strength and guidance from the Almighty. This is what I'm sensing. You would say the word from the Almighty. Because there's been some massive changes going on in your life. And it's just kind of left you in this energy of, this is a very slow road to recovery. The Eight of Swords with the Ace of Cups. What's going on here? What's going on with the Eight of Swords, please? What's happening with this Eight of Swords for the Scorpio's? Got two things. I've got to pick them up. Hun, you got to move on. You got to move on. There is somebody that's coming in with a new energy for you. Okay, could be a fire sign. But this is just basically about the energy that's coming in. As I said, there's somebody that is encouraging you to kind of move forward, or this is you having enough courage and strength to kind of move your life in the next direction. Now, if I put the cards like this, it still reads the same to me. There's somebody that is coming into your life. If it's this way, they're giving you the encouragement to move on, or if it's this way, they're coming to you. Either way, the energy that this person is going to have is going to be it's going to be like a magnetic connection. It's a very strong connection. All right. At the bottom of the deck, of the clarifiers, we've got the Ace of Swords. So I do feel that this is going to be you, if you noticed with the Four of Swords, with the Ace of Swords there. You know, with this beginning, you've got victory in it as well, because it's you just giving yourself that chance to just have clarity. And I also feel that this is something that you either, you know, it's like truth from the beginning. You're going to be speaking your truth. I think as well, when you are going to be moving forward, you're going to be speaking your truths from now on, exactly how you are, what you want, what you're not looking for, what you're looking for, what kind of person that you want. And I do feel that if this fire sign energy, this Knight of Wands, is actually the person that's coming towards you, I feel that you're going to have a very, not a stern, sort of like defensive kind of aggressive kind of conversation to kind of put your boundaries down. But I feel that you're going to sort of like be truthful and honest with them about probably what the experience that you had with this air sign. Okay, and you know the certain things that you don't mind in this relationship, but you know, overall I feel that you're going to just sort of have your boundaries up a little bit on the defensive side as well. I feel like you're defending yourself in a sense of being very wary. Okay, because I don't feel that the person seems to be nice, but I don't feel like you would appreciate the invasion. You'd find them a little bit too, you know, invasive. Okay, so let's pull now the 4 cards for your person. I'm going to pull for the air sign. Okay, I'm told no. I've got to pull for the fire sign, the Knight of Wands. But anyway, this is to do with your person. So whatever cards is coming out here, you will or you will not resonate with. All right, so let's go. Whatever cards come out, it will then I will then see whether or not it's to do with your Queen of Swords person or your Knight of Wands, your fire sign person. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. So please, can I have, yeah, King of Swords. So I do feel that this is probably to do with your Queen of Swords person, but this. And the relationship is dead. This energy is cold as ice. It's like a cold case. You know? Cold case. You got the Emperor. I do feel, because look what's going on here. I feel that you've got 2 choices. Because I do feel that you've got 2 people on your mind, because they're both showing up in your cards. Okay? You've got the Emperor. I do feel that this is where it's either they've taken control of their lives and they've literally moved on, they've gone onwards and upwards, or this is you having to sort of like, you know, having this new person that's coming in. Okay, and you know, it's like trying to gain control of that situation. I tell you something, this Queen of Swords is energy, very strong energy. And I'm hearing even with the other person, you have to give this person a chance. Okay, this fire sign energy, this Knight of Wands. I feel that you kind of need to give them a chance. It's up to you. But anyway, this is what I'm picking up on. Okay. Let's see what other cards that we got. I also sense that there was somebody in their life that was kind of like this kind of person that they kind of went with, in a sense. Okay, somebody older. Yeah. Got the 3 of Pentacles. This could have been somebody that they actually met at work. An Emperor. They could have met this person at work and just literally decided that there wasn't going to be with you, that like they was just going to ice out this connection, because I do feel that this Emperor card was more for them. Okay, it's very tight. What I'm feeling here, these 2 cards are quite tight. Very tight energy, very tight. I think in a way, right, let's pull the last card. King of Pentacles. This, I don't know who you're dealing with, but this is some strong masculine energy. Very strong energy. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Six of Swords. So your person, to me, just feels like they were just really and truly just about focusing on their coins. And just keeping it, they were just keeping it moving forward. Keeping it moving forward. They wasn't looking to go anywhere, looking back, anything like that. They are literally gone, darling. There's no coming back. There's no looking and thinking, oh, I wonder what so-and-so's doing. No. This person is very, because this is the first card of their spread, and this person is not playing around. And remember, you've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay? And to me, I just felt that the Queen of Swords was actually that person that was very much on your mind. They're very close off. They're cut off. I'm sensing and I'm hearing like the trail has gone cold. The trail has gone cold. It's got a lot to do with this Emperor card. Okay, and it looks as if they're building something. I've got, babes, I have to be honest with what I'm seeing here with this reading, darling. Okay? I have to. The truth is going to hurt you, but the truth is also going to set you free. Okay? It's going to set you free. But this is what is being picked up here, darling. Okay? Because you've got somebody new that's trying to come into your life. I feel that when you're asking so much about this Queen of Swords person, this air sign person, this person's gone. They've got somebody else. They're looking to be working things out with somebody else. And they are feeling victorious with this. Let's just... Queen of Swords, why are you here? Why is the King of Swords here? What's happened to this air sign person for them to give the Scorpio the King of Swords? What happened? Because at this stage, Ten of Pentacles. Now with the 10 as well, I do feel, the 10 of Pentacles, I just feel that responsibilities got in the way. They were looking for stability as well. Or, they just iced out this connection. The 10 of Pentacles, especially with the King of Swords, they cut this off. Tens is about endings. So they had completed what they needed to complete with you. Okay? The home life, everything's done. It's finished. It's over. Because I don't see any joy in this. And also, if you look at the King of Swords as well, this is about transformation as well. You can see the butterfly at the top. All right? This was transformation. This was a change of tactics. There was a change of direction. What's the Emperor's business doing? What's the Emperor's story? What's the Emperor card about? What's going on with this Emperor card? Because I do sense commitment. I sense commitment. And Two of Pentacles. For some of them, they could have been juggling. They could have met this person at work and they were juggling. Because the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles can also represent third-party situations as well. Okay? Or the fact is that they was just trying to get their life balanced out. But this person, they were making things work with this person, definitely. Okay? Because if you notice, it's all about the Pentacles. It's all about the Pentacles. Right? Trying to balance out things. What they had with you is done, is finished. And I do feel that what was going on here with this Emperor card and this air sign, this was them about getting things now balanced, now. because this is what's happening after. Remember, I don't sense there was anything to do with any cheating, because the 10 is at the beginning and it's got the King of Swords. So to me, this is just iced out. It's finished. It's done. But what they're moving on towards now, they've got this 2 of Pentacles with this Emperor. But this is where the air sign is trying to get grounded, trying to get balanced, to get their life in some kind of order. Now, they could even be portraying, as I said, the Emperor energy, because they're starting to level up themselves now, and they're just trying to get adjusted now to this newfound empowered energy that they've got going on. Okay? Trying to make things work. All right? So let's see what the 3 of Cups is about, the Fool card. So this is about having a new beginning. I don't know if they were cheating. I don't know if they were cheating on you. But what I sense going on here is that before they went on to this other person, they finished with you first. All right? King of Pentacles, why are you here? Because I do feel you've got the movement of, 3 of Pentacles. You've got the 3 of Pentacles and you've got the Knight of Swords. 3 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So definitely some message was coming in from this Emperor for them to start to work together. Starting to work together. Making this work. And this is what I got as clarification from the King of Pentacles. Because they're starting to get grounded now. The bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. And this is what they're walking towards for their victory, darling. You wanted to know the truth, you wanted to know. And got the ultimate happiness. This is the ultimate fulfillment. This is what they're walking towards. And I do believe that it's with this fire sign energy that I'm picking up here with the air sign. The person that you was dealing with. I do feel that what happened here as well is that during that time of when things were ending between you and them, you had other things, something really heavy that was happening to you that this person doesn't know nothing about. This person doesn't need to know anything about your life now, Scorpio. And you have to really energetically cut this person off and move on with your life. You've got the Ace of Cups, you've got a Knight of Wands person coming in, and they feel a lot of passion for you. I feel that you need to step out from this 8 of Swords energy and move along towards this Knight of Wands, because this is what they've got. You will have a very, very blissful and blessed union if you will allow yourself to step out from the 8 of Swords and walk towards this person, because they're waiting for you. But I'll tell you now that they won't be waiting forever. I tell you that now. They will not be waiting forever. And if they see that you're not making any kind of changes to move out from the 8 of Swords, babes, they're going to leave you in there. They will leave you in the 8 of Swords energy. And that's it. That's you finished done. Well, with them anyway. Okay? So you need to be very careful of that, and don't be too over emotional and make emotional decisions. And say, well, I'm going to stay in there then. Because then you probably end up staying in there until you're about 80 odd years old. And then when you're looking around now, where's your life? All right? Now, let's, we're going to close off this reading. Okay? Start closing it off with the Oracle cards. All right? So here is I'm going to pull the Lover's Oracle. See what kind of messages that we get. So we've got Sacred Union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Do you remember what I said about this Ace of Cups? It felt to me that it was a very sacred union that you're coming into. A very special, beautiful relationship. This person is willing to invest in you and wants to work things out with you. As I said, they just love your vibe. They just love whatever it is that you do for them. They have found love in you. But you, Scorpio, you need to turn around and find that love within yourself. They will be able to show you where it is actually, if you allow to let them in. Because you're very defensive, you're very cut off from people because of what this air sign person had a very profound effect on you for you to be bound up and, you know, sort of like this. Because if you think about it, you've got the 8 of Swords there, and then this Ace of Swords would mean that's like the 9 of Swords energy. You don't really want to be in that vibe. You don't want to be in that vibe. You want to be coming out from that, stepping out from that environment and heading towards this person, because I really do sense that they mean well. What you've got going on here with this air sign is unrequited love. It's done, dead and dusted. It's not coming back. This person is set with this Emperor card, this Emperor person. Okay? You need to be set with somebody else. And I've actually got, let your friends help you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Remember what I said about the recovery? Remember what I said about that? I do feel that what was going on here with you and your person was too toxic. It was too toxic. I'm going to pull another card for you from here. Okay? They just wasn't able to just do, to you know, to be around. You just wasn't compatible enough. Not everybody that comes into your life has to stay with you forever. And this is something that I do feel that this is part of your life lesson that you need to learn. As painful as it is, Scorpio, this is a painful life lesson for you to actually comprehend and be able to put into practice now and understand that. All right? You need to also be focusing on your finances and career. Okay? Because right now your financial issues are a major factor in your... Sorry, I can't read properly. I was trying to read another card before. I can't bloody read it properly. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. All right? Because what I also see going on here is that your air sign person, you know, it feels as if like there was an issue with money. It wasn't really happening. And if you was in a relationship with this person where marriage was involved and you both got divorced, you would have had to probably give them like some kind of payout. Babe, you need to be fixing your finances, and you need to stop moaning about this, and you need to start getting tough, darling. You need to really start to rise up and get focused on your finances, because you can't afford to be laying down moping about somebody who, you know, all right, you had a time with them, but the time has ended now, and you have to move on because they've left you, they've gone. Okay, fair enough. But you've got somebody beautiful and amazing coming towards you, and they're going to help you to heal yourself so that you can get out from this mess, okay? And then you'll be able to be all right. But I do feel that, you know, right now, what Spirit's saying is that you need to really toughen yourself up so that you can just focus and have the strength to focus on your finances. This is what you need to be focusing on right now. Don't worry about that Libra, Aquarius or Gemini person. That Sun person's gone. They dissipated and vanished into thin air. They're gone. Okay, so don't worry about them. You need to start worrying about yourself, your health, your wellness, your finances. Get healthy, get lively with everything like that, and start to get happy again. You've got a fire sign, a Knight of Wands person that's coming into your life, and you find them charming. You will find them charming. Okay, and this could lead to something really beautiful here. Let's pull for the angel answers. It's tough. I tell you, I try not to, you know, like sugarcoat my readings. I have to bring you very realistic, straight up, no messing around readings, okay? Because I find that we always get ourselves assuming that, you know, oh, this love is going to be forever and ever and ever and you know, and all stuff like that. And it doesn't work that way. People come into your life for a reason in this season, and then after that, when the season's finished and done, season finale is over, they're gone. And then what you're left with is memories and heartbreak. But what you need to be left with is memories and life experience. You need to start to transmute this energy, darling, into putting back that love that you put out for them. If you are an abundance of love, okay, you will always have an infinite supply of it. So you will always be able to heal your heart and move on. Wish that person well. Wish yourself well. Pray for yourself, okay, and get yourself away from this energy, this vibe, because it's going to tear you apart. Now, the angel cards that I've got is no need to worry. All right, and the next card I've got is success. So these are some real popping, beautiful cards to finish on, okay? Because remember, you've got the the other cards that I showed you, all right, which was the Golden Palace and Ride the Wave, but you also had the Purity and the Blessings, okay? So things are, good things have to come to an end. Bad things have to come to an end. And good things can begin again, as well as bad things can begin again as well, unfortunately. But this is the balance of what goes on with us. Anytime you're trying to strive and struggle for success, and the higher up you're going up the ladder, you're always going to be met with challenges. Meted with challenges or met with challenges? So let's finish off now, conclude this reading with the Love and Light affirmations deck. I'm going to pull 2 cards for you, okay? See what we've got. Please, I'm going to have 2 cards for Scorpio. What messages do... Oh, God, I've got something... Okay. I've got, say something incredible to yourself right now. Okay? It's about self-esteem. This is about you now starting to get back into your power, and I am honest at all times. So I do feel that really and truly right now, you need to make sure that you stay in this energy of being honest and talk about your feelings. If there's anything that is really getting you down, if you're suffering from depression, darling, do not keep this to yourself. You need to go out there and get the help, because there's people out there that are going to help you. All right? And I'm very serious about that. They are going to help you with your situation. But right now, you need to say something, challenge yourself every day. Say something incredible to yourself right now. Do this as a daily challenge to help you to beat depression if this is what's happening to you right now. Because this is part of your road to recovery, to getting back to your, to who you are, who you was before. Okay? And even having now a better upgraded version of yourself. You've got to start doing you. Don't worry about people that I don't worry about people that don't love me. I only will be there worrying about my reaction towards people that do, and my connection that I have with them, the connections that I have with the new people that's coming into my life, everything that is positive. I transmute all negative energies, and I put it where, if I have to do some kind of ritual, as a prayer, or as some kind of affirmations, because all of that is part of the same thing, right? To make sure that I train myself to get back into positivity mode, then that's what I gotta do. I'm not going to sit down and be a victim for anybody because, they broke my heart and they left me. I'm allowing my own heart not to heal. I'm blocking my own heart from healing. That's what's happening then. Okay? And I don't want to be going around with no broken heart. My heart must be healed. And this is what needs to happen for you as well, Scorpio. You really do need to get yourself back on track. Guys, this is what I've got for you. And I'm really sorry if it was a very, an energy reading that, because I know that you do love the person. Well, you did love the person, or you still do love the person, but this person is gone. They are not coming back, darling. And this is something that you need to kind of realize, own it, manage it, and then manifest it back into pure energy of love, so that you can break yourself free, okay, from this heartbreak, from the Eight of Swords energy, and then you've got your blessings coming in. Because I tell you, this new person that's coming into your life, they've got it going on. And yeah, they've got it going on, darling. And I don't think they're going to give up on you that easily. But if you continue to kind of be stubborn and, making all these emotional decisions that, no, I don't want to be with nobody and all stuff like that, you're going to push this person away, and this person will, they'll be very heartbroken. They'll be upset. They'll be disappointed because they can see that you have potential. Babies, you need to go and see that potential for yourself within yourself, all right? Guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. This is Lorraine, your host and your reader from the Sacred Alchemist 1111, signing off for now. Scorpios, we are going to be in touch with each other very soon. So subscribe to the channel so that you can be informed by email once I've actually uploaded new content for you guys. Okay, take care of yourselves, my sweets. Bye.